fines. Only hit my phone if you need a 3-5. We're making business moves, everyone is justified. My old lady dialed me up like when you coming home. I'm a man in the streets is my home. We doing 2-for-1s, working till we see the sun. They love the presence of my voice like I'm Big Pun. I switch the present, yo, for the day just. Sometimes I got.
Yo, guys, let me know. If you just can't be me, I can't be the only one that has driving slide. Because the passenger side is occupied.
So if anybody knows anything about me, I name my vehicles after my favorite defenders. I got Sergio Ramos, and let me introduce you to the new Bafana Bafana legend. This one is called Mbegezeli Mbogazi. So you see that? It's an Audi. Shout out to Audi for Boom. They're doing it big for the Klean Pair. So I'm loving my new whip, man. The Mbegezeli Mbogazi, man. Shout out. So what Balaka Fini 9 times in a row. So I just want to find out from a guy that went to that concert
6 times.
A couple of weeks back.
Yeah.
How many times did that song?
Oh, 6 times. 609.
But I saw you at Back to the City.
Yeah.
So when you got to Travis, was he on stage yet?
No.
Also, you can actually tell me that it was 6 times.
Yeah.
Because it sounds like people are dropping double digits, T.
Nah, those people are people that I assume aren't really fans of that culture. And like it's been there for a while. If you remember, Watch the Throne times 2011. Niggas in Paris. They do it multiple times. They did it up to 7 times or something like that. And in Travis fashion as well, he used to do Goosebumps multiple times. If you watch the Pop-Out show with Kendrick, Not Like Us did it multiple times. So that's like, this like concert culture. If you're in a certain,
so
you know,
it's not something missing in the set.
No.
Okay, I like the fact that you were there.
Yeah.
From there.
Yeah.
And
we were raging for it. Every time was like, can we beat the energy
at
from
number
the
6?
Yeah.
The energy was as high as number 1.
Yeah. You even trying to outdo the energy. You know what I mean? From number 1. And it's crazy because if you're in like the mosh, I'm too grown to be moshing.
Yeah,
so I play the back, you know, and watch the mosh happen.
You're a grown nigga, but you aging well, though.
Thank you, I guess.
And then just before we actually get into it as well, you went to both concerts on the day.
Yeah.
So you started at Back to the City.
So I started at shout out to the good folks at Henny. I started out with
they shut us up, so fuck them. But anyway,
my peoples. I'm sorry.
Yeah, mix us in this.
Batali mixa. But yeah, started there because they were hosting us. They were hosting
my
our
part.
part.
That stand that thing, Henny.
It was fire.
Was on point.
It was fire.
And I like how Henny actually steps up when it comes to hip hop.
When it comes to hip hop, man, they really rep it beautifully, man. So yeah, Kikadileda, and then I went to Travis. And then, you know, my dopamine levels were super high, so I went back to the city.
So I want to ask you, so from both concerts,
yeah,
and I don't want to do this to you, but I got to.
Yeah.
Which one is better?
No, it's 2 different things. Okay. I won't even lie. Back to the City, I know it's a festival. It's about the people. It's about the whole culture. It's about stands and all of those things. Yeah. You know what I mean? And then Travis, your concert. Like I didn't even want to see no opening act. So I'm there for Travis.
Yo, people were mad about that. No was no opening act. There wasn't this. There wasn't that. Right?
Look, I can understand why they were mad at the moment of silence.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? While it was raining.
Awkward.
Yeah, it was awkward. But I mean, I'm guessing they were prioritizing the safety of the sound and the tech and everything. And you could actually see what they're doing. You know, what I would fault them on is that not having like an announcement, like just like on the screen, because like a screen of a real moment. Just keep people informed. I think that was the only L. But otherwise, if you're there, you could see that there are people constantly mopping the floor. And so on and so like you know,
rain, like,
yeah, it
And
was.
you're right, and what I saw with that, there was like pyrotechnics, and
Yeah.
also, so that stuff needed like a certain environment for that to happen.
100%. 100%.
And for them to kind of like, we want to keep the pristineness of what the production must be, we're going to sacrifice a couple of minutes.
Yeah. Look, I can't blame it,
So
man.
from when he jumped on, the quality was then pristine. From there, everything was
It
perfect.
was perfect. I will say the sound wasn't amazing. The sound wasn't
So there was a
amazing.
sound issue.
Yeah. So whatever the reason may be, it is what it is. The sound wasn't the best because usually F&B sound is impeccable.
Like-
you know, like
like
stadium sound.
Kings of Leon.
Shout out to Kings of Leon, man.
I remember the Kings of Leon concert. I was there.
I wish I was there, man.
Hold up. Before these guys go back into it, let's get into this shit right now. It is a team day. It's your boy Burn. I got my man T in the building. Bluetooth. Oh! We've got... You know what I call this guy? He's actually schooling me on new age hip hop.
New age.
New age.
Damn.
But he's also helping me put it together with where we from. Because I respect where this guy's from.
Yeah, yeah.
Because the water in the world.
Yo TV. Okay, let's get it right. What Yo TV there?
No, I'm talking Fratpacker. But I like that because it also shows that this man is out here to grind. Front of screen, behind the mic, he's ready to go. And the thing is, Val and the water issues also. It's also a topic, but that's some Kanazi thing to deal with. We're not there, right? But every guy I've heard from the Val, from a hip hop perspective, they've got the receipts.
Mm-hmm.
And after the receipts, it actually speaks to the knowledge, right? So I'm sitting here and I was like, there's a guy, man, you and him in a room. When Switch was there, I think Switch was there, I said, if you and that guy had to get in a room, and I mentioned your brother at the time,
Yeah.
Kito.
Shout out.
But you, Kito, and the whole Sobering Podcast team with T in the building, talking sneakers, I don't know what that's gonna be. But we got Kabelo Fratpacker right now in the building.
What's up?
And that's why I had to come like how I came today, right?
Yo, man.
You know,
Are you in your best juice for Kabelo?
Nah, don't
He's
do
going-
that.
he's going crazy.
Your blood is in his best juice.
But he's going crazy over there.
That's moist. But you know, there's a select few, Kabelo, no?
Yeah.
Niggas where we can speak basketball, music, TV, media work, and share a time where it was Yo TV, it was Urban Brew, it was that. So when I find guys from that time, I get so excited about it. I'm like, yo, man, I want to talk about this stuff. And that's why I had to come, you know, with some classic things here.
While we at it,
With the rays.
Tell us what's going on. What's going on?
Yes.
These are Ray
You'll
Allen
see it. You'll see it.
PEs. They are sevens.
Edition.
Thank you. And also, I had to, Kabelo, another avid NBA baller. We watch the games at like 3 a.m. and stuff. We are not there.
I want to watch it. Like, can I get it? Can I see that side?
Right? So I know that for me, this guy,
How you feel about this guy?
yo, he is.
this guy? Help me.
This is KD.
This is Kevin.
Kevin Durant.
Okay, Durant. Okay.
Yeah.
Right? So for me, he is the purest of the purest basketball player. Somebody I just want a ball. I don't care about anything else, just basketball. And that's what I like about him, right? And I'm a Bulls guy, and he's the only jersey I have outside of everything Bulls. Everything else is like Bulls, but like
That's OG.
he's the only one.
It was midday.
He's the only one.
It was midday this week. And I like, for one, bro, I don't know when basketball... Obviously, we've got the time zone issue, right?
Yeah.
But I was in a meeting with this... I was supposed to get into a meeting with him. And I'm like, okay, let's get into online. He plugs Bulls game on his WhatsApp status.
Tip off, opening night, a Bulls dub. Let's go, Chicago.
And now
This guy get the
Bulls,
time.
man. Bulls are such a solid game. It's like a solid team, man. And for a while as well, man. for a
man.
minute.
So so when people kind of appreciate the scale of the culture and all these different influences, that's why I love having this nigga here. We had to have him here.
Let's fit check him.
Thank
What's
you,
going on?
thank you.
What's going on? Let's fit check
Yeah,
this
man,
guy.
I'm doing.
It looks very complicated.
Now these are just some union ones, man. Yeah.
This man just said union ones. Nje.
Tupper, what's happening here?
These are union ones. That's fine, guys. Please, let's Google the union ones.
Alright, we're gonna put that.
Yeah.
Just check it out.
Yeah, there are multiple ones. I think these
So-
are the most slept on.
Yeah, I mean,
The most polarizing. I mean, I'm also a Footscape fan, so they merged Footscapes and Jordan 1s for me. So I'm like, those are two shows.
Escape fan for me and
Hey man, Footscape is.
Yeah, I get it like it is this up here.
Yo, if I were to wear Footscapes, every time I wear Footscapes, I either get laughs or like, questions.
Yeah, Jorge King.
You know
Why?
what I mean? It's a very interesting shoe.
What's a Footscape? What's going on?
It's a sneaker, bro. It's a Nike sneaker, woven. You see this
The stitching,
level,
the
yeah.
stitching, that's the thing.
Yeah.
And then Union is a LA-based, what would you call them? They're an LA-based brand,
Yeah.
right? And they've done a couple of collabs with, especially with the ones. So they've got one coming up now, actually. Another one which is like, it's a fragment. It's a fragment ones. And yeah, it's kind of dope.
Yeah.
So yeah.
Yeah, man. Union, man.
But suffice to say, yeah, Kabelo came correct.
All black, leather gazelle, leather always, black and white, all black, sorry, actually. It's a black and all black with the gold finish. It's actually the first time I put this on the show today. First time I actually put
I
it
respect
on.
this, man.
You guys know me, man. I'm a gazelle fan. I only wear gazelles. Alright?
I respect it.
Let's go.
I respect that heavily.
I got about 65. But
And here's how he's different from us, right?
he also dabbles, right?
Yeah, so I mean, just the other day, he was wearing what we were talking about the one time. He was in, I saw you in New Balances,
Yeah.
and
I don't know why though.
You missed out.
tell me, I'm trying to get
And I've
sold
heard
on
you
them.
guys peep a New Balance on their show.
Yeah.
When they talk about it, man, it's like they're talking about how you talk about a Jordan 1 or
Sell them, sell me on it.
Yeah.
Sell me.
Look, I'm not even gonna front. I was very late to New Balance. Like I was very late to it. Mkhetwa is the big New Balance head in terms of the three of us.
Sneaker. He used to be at a sneaker shop.
He used to work at Shesh at some point.
Shesh,
Yeah,
right.
Wara, yeah.
Right.
So shout out to Big Wara. Like,
Yo,
yeah,
dope dude, by the way.
amazing guy. Wara is like because I was really super Nike head.
Nike strictly.
Yeah, I was a super Nike head.
I've taken you on trips, you don't even know.
Oh, what? Come on, baby. Thank you.
Are you just pointing on the kids?
No, I'm just like, working the PR side of it, but yeah.
Appreciate it. But yeah, I was a super Nike head and I dabbled a lot in Adidas. Reebok, like some of the classics, definitely the
Shaq notes.
Club C's, they're definitely like, I think they're like super clean. Shaq's, that's like also like some of that's my foundation in terms of sneaker memories because my brother had the Shaqs.
Yeah. The Shaqnosis?
Yeah. And then I had
must have been
no, he didn't have the Shaqnosis. It was another one, but it wasn't the Shaqnosis because the Shaqnosis is
Yeah.
but he had another pair of Shaq joints, and then I had Grant Hill Feelers.
Those are my shit in high school. Those were the ones, nigga.
Good shit.
I told you guys the episode a couple of episodes back. The only thing I liked about Grant Hill was his wife.
Oh, wow.
Damn.
Let's go.
Wow.
Shout out, man. Grant Hill, man.
Fila made a comeback a couple of years ago.
Yeah.
I mean, I remember the kids were wearing those ones that were...
The Disruptors.
Yeah, right?
Yeah.
And I don't know, how are they now? I mean, that was...
I also don't see a lot of their presence now. But, what was crazy about Fila for me was like the apparel more than anything. Like the tennis apparel was really crazy for me. It's like
I actually made,
super nice.
Yo, the tracks.
I go so way back with it. Their headline tennis athlete was Mark Philippoussis. He's Australian.
Shit, here we go.
Google him. Mark
I'm
Philippoussis was the main Fila athlete in like the 90s. So
That's crazy.
No, man. And so they did some really dope, and it was like an opportunity to kind of, you rock the Grand Hill with like a Philippusis type of top, and then
you killing it.
Fire, right? So yeah, man. So, Doug, you are doing so much. I mean, we are talking just about just sneaker culture and stuff.
Yeah.
But I mean, you are a commissioning editor right now. Please tell us about that.
Yeah, very, very blessed to be in such a position. It's always dope to be in a space where you can contribute somehow, in some way.
We simplify for
100%.
what a commissioning editor.
Snap.
Okay, so a commissioning editor, I would like to always say it's like the bridge between
Audience?
Yeah, audience and producer, sort of. You know what I mean? And corporation, which would be like the broadcaster, the channel itself. You know, so it's like that trifecta. So you basically identify like a great idea. And you see it through from pitch phase into TX, which is, broadcast phase as well. And you collaborate with everybody within the value chain, from marketers, PR, the producers themselves, digital marketing, and everything, just to make sure that it gets the love and eyeballs and everything that it deserves to get. So it's getting the idea and, seeing it out for fruition. So it's almost like you're a producer's producer, almost. That you have a lot of editorial input. Like you'll be like, okay, cool, this is dope. Just cut out this a little bit, focus more on this, and okay, you might want to lay out the story more in this way. So it's like almost like supervising and adding editorial to like a producer's idea, basically.
So now,
options, you guys know.
We've been talking about storytelling, right?
Yeah.
And career options, right? And storytelling in this thing that we love with the sneaker stuff. The stuff that does really well, that has longevity, is the stuff that has a good story to tell.
100%. 100%.
So
I've seen, T, when you tell me about that story here with the...
He was talking
with
about...
Jordan right here.
Rookie of the Year. Yeah.
That sticks,
right?
As you,
So when these proposals, storyboards, reels that come across your desk, right, and say, okay, Sharp, Kabelo, we are production company X, we are the Klean Pair, and we were trying to sell you this idea that we want you to commission and sell so that we can be part of you broadcasting it. What's the criteria right now? I mean, what's out there that you feel is in demand or should be in demand?
In terms of what's in demand, it's always, it's things that you don't even notice, but you always talking about it, so we focus a lot on universal truths. In life there'll be conflict, in life there'll be love, in life there'll be all of those universal things that you always either talking about or thinking about, but it's everything that everybody can relate to, from Autiako Koning to, the biggest suit with the white collar, It's something that everybody sort of goes through. So if you can find a way to creatively interpret that in a fresh way, because there's no new idea under the sun.
Agreed. Yeah.
You know what I mean? It's only how you execute it and how you treat it.
Nice.
So it's all about the treatment of it. Because if you think about it, all of the things that we're looking at, it's still... You watch a Love Island, it's dating.
Yeah.
And people will always talk about it. When you go online, there's Mjolo tips, there's, oh my word, you know what I mean? And then there's breakups and all of those things. And then you're like, okay, Utanduna's Tim. Everybody's talking about, a guy, multiple wives or multiple, it's just like all of those conversational things that could be like a taboo, but you can also now you can have some sort of peephole into it, So it's kind of those things, but more so the basis and foundation is universal truths, and how do you treat the universal truth in a creative way that appeals and speaks to multiple people.
The audience has got to, you got to reach that, right?
You have to.
So we've had a couple of people here, and we always ask what is a no-go subject? What do we not do? What do you not want to talk about? And we had a guy, I don't want to talk, but he didn't want to talk about the kid presenting side of his come up. So where I'm at is that I just want you to walk us through Kabelo,
Yeah.
Yo TV.
Yeah.
Then it goes Kabelo Fratpacker.
Yeah.
Then for me, it went Kabelo Sovereign Podcast.
Yeah.
And it's been that, and you've educated us now on what you do in terms of the copyright stuff, right?
Yeah.
So I just want to find out, why is it with guys that had, and maybe this might be unfair to you to ask, but
It's all good.
like child stars don't want, a lot of them that we've spoken to don't want to talk about what actually brought them to our attention.
Prominence.
Okay. I don't know.
And I was like, yo, so what do we talk about? It's like, yo, whatever you do, don't talk about that thing.
Damn.
You know? So we're like, okay, we're not, and we respect that.
Yeah.
So how was your experience then from Yo TV and transitioning into Sharp money, and then I gotta like pivot into, like, you can still like, so culturally you're still doing the same stuff, right?
Yeah.
But now you are not trying to be the child star anymore.
Yeah.
Because I think I've seen a lot of people kind of get caught up in just that, and then they don't go behind the cameras, right? Tell us about that, how that transition has been for you.
Oh, that's actually so interesting, right? For one to say, like, people don't want to talk about it. I mean, I guess everybody has their own vibe, you know?
Yeah.
But with me, it's like one of the biggest blessings, bro.
Shout out to you, bro, for actually saying that.
Yeah.
Because that's what introduced me to you.
Yeah. And it introduced me to a lot of people, and it's opened doors to this day. Like, it's the craziest thing, because one thing about South Africa, bro, they don't forget.
Yes.
No,
South Africans do not forget.
Entrenched.
Like, I'll be in the line somewhere and somebody's just staring and I'm like, yo, what's up? And then it's like, yo, aren't you a homeboy? You said, I'll be like, yeah. And they'll tell you a story that is so heartwarming. Like, and it's like, bro, like, yo, man, I used to, like, somebody was like, yo, man, I used to try emulate your fits. Something as like little as that. Like, I was like, oh, that's crazy dope,
And it also brought out for me to say, this guy and you, the conversation will be whoa, based on the fact that we know what his history has brought him along, but the subject matter that it would be great between the two of you is what we talk about on a daily. So it would be nice to also land, where did he start? How did he get there?
Yeah.
And now the man that he is right now. So I love the fact that you pay homage to it.
Nah, big homage, bro. It's the reason why I have the job that I have. Because if I wasn't a presenter, I would not be exposed to Urban Brew, and I would not be exposed to production and producing, which led me into transitioning into the corporate side of broadcasting and being able to empower creatives as well.
Yeah.
So for me, that was like the breeding ground. I will say this though. For my part, I do think that school played a very, very pivotal role into how I think and whatnot. I went to no. I went to Riverside, man. Like, shout out to Riverside, shout out to the Val gang, shout out. Shout out to I went to Riverside High School. Yeah, that's my guy. We were. Nah, that's my guy, man. That's my bro. Like, I love that guy, man. It's like one of the people that I'll take like a bullet for. You know what I mean? Like, super amazing dude.
I can't say anything nice to him ever. It's not what we do, so it's fine.
100%. Yeah. Like, he's the also.
Our love is roasting love.
And let me tell you, the one of the best roasters I know.
I don't want to step into that realm because I think he could also tell me.
Nah. One of the greatest roasters. Like, he's just like,
he looks like
he roasts me about shoes. Like, Sticky boys.
By the way, he calls us the Sticky boys. He calls us the Sticky boys.
He's always DMing me like, what did you take?
But yo, man, love him, but him boozy now, I mean, like, but like I was saying, like, school really played a pivotal part in terms of how I guess I frame things as well. And after high school I went to Wits. I actually studied law. And also that just taught me how to frame things, sort of like to see, cool.
Boy, so well spoken.
Look at things from two sides and how you can maximize on certain things, and I could see the opportunity in being on screen and how to leverage it into something else, and always thinking about some sort of pivot, and maybe people that don't want to talk about it is because it sometimes something is so big that it kind of like boxes you in.
Yeah.
And with me, I got onto YoTV at a time where it wasn't the thing. You know what I mean?
What is that? Is that slightly just after your crazy? I mean, what is that? What did they have? The Wild Room.
Wild Room.
After
the Wild Room.
So it's after the super fanfare heyday of it. You know what I mean?
And that's a tough like.
That's Musa's time.
Yeah. Musa, that was prime time. Sabo Mandi, Sabo. That's prime time. With me, it was like a job, dog. It was like cool, Like there's some people that see, some people that don't. The other cats needed bodyguards at some point in life. I've never had that.
For real.
Like that.
I remember going to the Kids' Choice Awards and it collapsed because of the OTV kids rampant. So Dev, you're right.
Yeah, so
it was that big.
Yeah, it was that big. So maybe they have certain. With me, it was just like, yo, call time. All right, cool. Call time sharp. After that, go back to school, study, boom. Like it was really cool. But it showed me a world that I loved and a world that I could pivot into. And when I was a dunderhead and didn't apply for articles after law school, I was like, yo, can I get a production job? And Urban Brew was courteous enough to say, all right, man, you can intern here for free. Yo, man, shout out to Urban Brew, man. That's a university for television for me,
I know my man's Jay. I don't know if Jay's still there. Shout out to Jula.
No, we bumped into Jula again.
Yeah, OG as well. I've learned so much from Jules, So yeah, man, and that brought me into. So I can never talk down on my presenting
So you
days.
guys were the first influences, dog. Because like you're telling me, somebody was saying to you that they saw your face and they were like, yo, I want to look like that.
Yeah.
Right? Do you think that's still happening now, though? Because I mean, everything that I kind of see you is put together. It's not you don't just throw stuff on. You put a look together.
Yeah.
So do you think it's still a thing that you're conscious of, that my style matters?
Yeah, forever. Because I mean, digitally, I still do that. You know what I mean? And I find that fun, man. Like that's my way of drawing, or because I couldn't draw. I wish I could draw.
Yeah.
This is my way.
We'll sort that shit out now.
Nah, it's not the same.
Not the same.
But shout out to AI though, But like, yeah, man, I'm throwing fits together is like really fun for me, bro. Like I'm just like.
We actually saw you fit for the show based on your fits. So you've done the right thing.
You see what man. Like, it's definitely a way of expressing. It's a love that I've had before. I've loved clothes since I was 6 years old, bro. Like, it's not a game. Like, I really love clothes.
What are we doing with that, Kabelo?
Like what? My love for clothes?
Yeah.
Just loving them.
Can I get into some?
No. You know why I ask, right?
Yeah.
So, what you are and what you're talking about, right? Globally is now we're seeing Pharrell heading up Louis Vuitton, right?
Yeah.
So like, what kind of prevents, and that's what I want for local brands to kind of expand on, right? You take what you're trying to do at brand X and you're a local brand. Find a cultural influential, something that can expand you beyond your own team and say, yo, let's do a collab here. Kabelo, let's do you and yo, man, I mean, we grew up with brands that don't even exist anymore, man. I'm talking about Lokshin culture. There was Sisusa, there was gang niggas, but because niggas limited themselves to just the core team, collaborations, almost like us, the Klean Pair, was sobering now, and now sneakers and
That's
what we're talking about,
question.
right? If we don't
get the community together.
Yeah, man, so I think, what brand would you then say, yo, they could have a Fratpacker collab, and I think we could do a line that is dope, local brand?
Off top, I think Swank. Those are my guys, man.
Swank.
Shout out to Swank, shout out to Mahuta, and just seeing them grow, and they've got a
When you say
beautiful.
Mahuta, you like Mahuta?
No, shout out to the OG Mahuta.
Help the people.
But Mahuta owns the brand Swank. You see the beautiful store in Brahm that's also got the orange walls, and there's a kid. His name is Mahuta, and he's so tapped in, and he is so innovative in the way.
Now, can you imagine? A Fratpacker lights, camera, action line where you're doing T-shirts, bags, and just a line of hats. We do it just for the summer drop.
Man, you know what?
Nigga.
I'm hearing you, and I think that you're raising a beautiful conversation there, and it's slowly starting to happen. You know, when you look at like Era, DJs and you see how they've got Nomuzi being creative director.
That's great. It makes so much sense.
It makes sense, and it's beautiful. Yeah. You know what I mean? It's beautiful.
I just wish that Nomuzi could give us a great album with that to go.
Maybe she will.
Yeah.
You know,
it will happen. It inspires those type of things.
Yeah, and shout out to...
this is not shade, man.
Yeah.
It just is that there's things that can plug you into getting into like super bad mode.
Yeah.
Where you're like, okay, I got Era. How about a track for Era? Or something like that. And then you do like a jam pack, like a song that we'll fuck with, right?
Yeah.
On to the hip hop.
Okay.
The hip hop is this thing that I got you. You see, this guy got you here for the kicks, man.
Yeah.
Me, I got you here for the hip hop.
Yeah, and I love both so much.
I remember I asked you, I was like, yo, what should I do? Should I do the Wu-Tang T or the Jimmy T? The Jimmy Wiz T?
Yeah.
What did you say?
I said Jimmy Wiz.
So Jimmy, you heard that, right?
Yeah, I said Jimmy Wiz.
So we're sitting here, you've just wrapped up your TV.
Yeah.
My opinion is that as you wrapped it up, you went into Fratpack rap.
Well,
I fast tracked that.
No, you didn't fast track it. You're correct in terms of public facing, right?
Yeah.
But I was always rapping. Like I started rapping in high school, and I was actually, when you were saying SOS and them, like I was rapping. Just below or notch. Sake of Skill, Backpackers. Shout out to Sake of Skill, and they would rap with these other Val homies, and they were like my OGs also in rap.
So we're talking Golden.
No, not Optical Ill. No, those are triple OGs.
It was
triple OGs.
Yeah, those are triple OGs. Yeah, Golden.
Wherever you at, dog, there.
Shovel. Hey, give me my money, Judas. shout out to Golden Shovel, man.
To focus on this dopest. Okay, we could go.
Shout out to Golden. But yeah, 6 feet. I don't know if you know.
Yeah,
6 feet. Yeah, Mtipa.
I'm there.
Mtipa is my favorite rapper. Like everybody, shout out to Golden Shovel, but when everybody was like, yo, Val.
This is how I feel left out when y'all talking about sneakers. Look at his face.
For me, Mtipa's my Golden Shovel. Like how OGs look like, yo, Golden Shovel. I was like, cure for the pain, Mtipa. I honestly think if Mtipa wanted at that time, and if he wanted to put it, he easily would have been one of the best rapper in South Africa. Like for me, that guy is just phenomenal. Like flawless, effortless, crazy. Like. Yo, I don't even want to get started on that guy. But yeah, so I was rapping just a notch below them in terms of timeline. So I was rapping in high school, and then Yo TV happened. But I was still rapping while Yo was happening. But you know, TV amplifies everything. Facts. You know, so I took advantage of that, and then also used it as a launch pad to be like, yo. This is also the thing, you know what I mean? So so Fratpack. So in your timeline, public facing, you're definitely right, yeah.
So I've always it's the conversation we're having with T right now, and it's a very I don't want to say it's kind of disturbing, but it is what it is, right? For me, Keenan Forbes out here.
Yeah.
Keenan Forbes took hip hop, he packaged it into a very viable commercial train.
Okay.
So even in the myth of piano as it's coming, even if you had like a piano heavy set lineup, Keenan would be there. What I'm struggling with now, there is no hip hop guy that's replaced Keenan in that terms of how a mass audience can consume music. because Keenan used to make hip hop. We know hip hop, right? So it wasn't deep underground.
Yeah.
It wasn't, but it would find you.
Yeah.
And it would find commercial, and it would find a place in the commercial standing of what's happening in music.
And respect on both sides.
You know what I mean? So right now, everybody's like, piano this, piano that, and that's a fact. Piano is doing very well.
Yeah.
But I'm finding it hard to find a Keenan in that. Because, and when I say a Keenan, I mean a hip-hop artist that can make music, that can jump on the train and still be in a heavy set Amapiano lineup and still rock it like it wouldn't be, like you wouldn't believe. So then I say to hip-hop artists, are you guys really making good music? That's the question I ask now. Because hip-hop, as much as it is hip-hop, it has to still be good music. And I'm finding that hard to find, like the guy that is gonna take that mantle. I've named 3, but I also learned one motherfucking kid right now. His name is Kane Keed. Whoa.
Yeah, Kane Keed is a fire
We can go
rapper.
back to a couple of weeks. I discovered Kane Keed at Back to the City on stage.
Like Benny the Butch.
Dog. And I was like, that is the guy. No, not with Benny. This one just happened now.
Oh, this one that just happened.
This one that just happened now.
Oh, okay.
Me and T were out there, and then this kid grabbed me, man. Not with Benny, by himself. And then I put him in my 4 because I had 3.
Who's the
I
other?
had Touchline, Nasty C, and I got Pretty Ugly as the guys that could take that Keenan Forbes mantle.
Like crossover appeal.
But now, King Kid. Oh, and I also had Aries. My bad.
I was about to say, yo.
I also had Aries.
I was about to say.
So those 5 for me right now.
And no Blackie? That's kind of
Nah,
crazy.
yo, Blackie can sit down in that 5. Because that 5 can
wow.
be.
Yeah, he's got a view on it.
Okay.
Brother.
Because all that 5 lyrically, because then after that, we talk about songs and how you can. But that 5, if we have to talk about now head to head, Blackie doesn't stand a chance against that 5 on a pen.
I've heard Blackie
My
on a
opinion.
song.
My
100%, but I've just got to chime in as well.
You had now this is where I exit.
And Madlera's not there?
I love Madlera, and what I like about him, I don't want to.
I like Jimmy from the volume.
Shout out to Stogie.
Shout out. But I get we're talking about runner-ups now. I mean, with the guy that are not, and runner-up is a bad word, but the guy that's gonna take the mantle to give us that.
Look, and I love how you mentioned like with AKA, but I just think we'd be remiss to not mention the class, because I think the whole thing. I think maybe I'm bad. Maybe I'm.
That's why I said we gotta have him here.
Yeah.
Because you'll help me.
Yeah.
And I'm not here shouting down cats.
Yeah.
I'm asking you to help me.
Yeah. No, 100%. So I think AKA and King, he represents the class, which is the class of Ricky, Cass, Questa, KO.
Reason.
Yeah.
You know what I reason? That class. You know what I mean? And in that class would find space anywhere. Any party they will
Facts.
rock. 100%. So who's gonna take the baton from that class? And now you've mentioned this new class as well, and there's
Have I
another.
left anybody out? Because you can probably help me, right?
I don't if you have pardon us, you know what I mean? But the class, Maurice, and look, man, I really think Blackie's a very important figure.
Kabelo, I'm gonna throw it back. We stood in a 5, right? And that's not concrete because everybody can come back.
Yeah.
It can be 6, 7, 8.
Yeah.
So where we were at, we landed at Touchline, and this is the mantle thing that we're talking about, right? To take the mantle over from the guy that we perceived as a guy that can package hip hop into a commercial space. So Touchline, Pretty Ugly, Nasty C, Kane Keed,
Aries.
For me, that's my 5 right now that I've got an eye on.
Yeah.
Obviously, Rababona bo KO, bo Rizene,
Yeah.
bo Casper.
Ke dikgorokgman, no?
Ke Manggodman,
Ke
yeah.
Goodman Tsala.
Ke Manggodman.
Ma, somebody's got to take it and run.
Yeah, like me, I said now, I know you've got your reservations, but Blackie's he's that guy, man.
So, and Rekama Fagako 6. I'm not gonna. It's not a hard 5.
Yeah.
It's not a hard 5. Like if you're out there, dog, I'm not hating on you. Maybe what I'm not exposed to enough music.
And that
Yeah.
guy makes amazing music, man. Like and like everything. Like when you're saying like you know, you go to a Yano's party and whatnot, and that guy everywhere.
So he's the break.
For me, bro.
So you telling me he can do back to the city, ne?
Yeah.
And then go to Cape Town and do kind of getting like that was, you know,
Rocking the daisies.
Rocking the daisies.
Yeah.
You know the way they're camping and stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah, and you can still do that Maporisa and Kabza,
Yes.
the small thing.
Right.
Yes.
Okay.
And yes.
And then it kind of brings me to when it comes to like SA influencing global culture, right? Back to like streetwear and stuff. Do you think we have an opportunity to kind of send out our energy, our style, our vibes to the world and have it live
Yeah.
firmly?
Yeah.
But then, like I said, who's leading this stuff, guys? Because
Look, it has to start somewhere, right? It has
Yeah.
to trickle down, right? And I guess it's really starting at a high level, and then it'll trickle down to, I guess, streetwear and whatnot. But like you see what Mama Xhosa is doing,
Yeah, yeah.
you know what Laduma is doing, and
Yeah, yeah.
that's insane, bro. Like
I mean, New York Fashion Week.
it's insane.
Come
Or
on.
like what he's doing is insane, and I think then it will trickle down into.
yeah, and I don't want it to be like traditional print stuff, right?
Yeah, no, I
Because
hear you.
that's not like the real street stuff that we wear on the
I
daily,
hear you.
right? So I want like a tempo even,
Jean maker.
Yeah.
right? So something like that is urban and something that is fashionable becoming what we we embrace and are proud of, and we lead with that to the world, right? Because, like I said, hip hop. I grew up on Kalkanai, Mark Buchanan,
Line. Wow.
Mark Buchanan with Pele Pele. So all designers, Fubu, and all those guys that
Yeah.
were hip hop adjacent,
Yeah.
and they did clothing and street life brands that match that thing. I feel like, you know, right now, there's a little vacuum that exists that can be filled by young creatives, right?
100%.
So that's the bridge between Kabelo here and that 6 that we're talking about, right? So my take would be then engage with this guy. If you're an up and coming,
Word.
if you're in that 6, how do you land? I would engage it.
Well, image-wise, right? Like it's how do I make myself commercially viable? And
Yeah, look, man, like I like from a style and fashion perspective, and here's also another thing, right? And I also, in terms of just like you know, speaking about people and rocking parties and whatnot, I also want to mention someone. He identifies, I guess, as Yano, but
Help me.
you know, like, but what Foka has done is also phenomenal.
word.
Like Focalistic for me is one of my favorite case studies in terms of marketing, in terms of positioning, in terms of professionalism, in terms of packaging, rollout. If you just study how that guy does things, it's phenomenal.
Okay.
And now why I mention him,
Is on the radar.
why I mention him is it's important, and why I mention Blackie is also very important because of one thing: they travel. They travel a lot. They interact with big players. You look at Foka; he's talking to global Adidas. You know, Waffles is talking to global Adidas. Those conversations are important for SA culture or African culture in itself to be exported.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know, it's very, very important. So the Laduma story is very important in terms of taking it there, because these are people that can really tell our stories when they're out there and show people, okay, cool, it's not just high end that we have. We also have this tier, this streetwear tier. And that's why I also mentioned when you asked me if I would collab with anyone, I said Swank.
Yeah.
Simply because Mahuta does the beautiful thing of traveling and going to trade shows. He goes to Complex Hong Kong. He goes to all of these Asian to learn and to talk to people. Funny thing,
I'm
you know,
in Japan, dude. Like, let's go to Japan, dude.
dog. He was one of the people. He was like talking to before Lupe came. He was like, yo, Lupe. He bumped into him at these Hong Kong trade shows. Like, yo, dog,
Nice.
you know,
This is
SA's got
really-
something to say.
yeah,
you know what I mean? Like
yeah.
those conversations are important. So we need to do a lot of that traveling, and also talking when we are in those spaces. That we really need. We can't shy away from doing the Klean Pair podcast that's that side.
Okay.
Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Because they have a footprint, and Ricky used to do it so beautifully.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? You know,
he assist the game transcend to the global market.
You know, so we do need more of that traveling, more of that interactions, more of those, you know, purposeful and intentional collaborations, even from the smallest scale.
Yeah, man.
It grows.
And that's what I appreciate you coming through to us, right? Because we kind of just kicking this off, right? And this is something we were passionate about, and we were like, you know, we're going to reach out to people that we think are influential voices, personalities in what we love about this culture, right? And so
we're not shutting out Yanos because it is
no.
We're not shutting them out because there's a perception that there's this thing about hip hop against Yanos, and we're not saying we're not against the Yanos. All we're doing is that we need to get to a position where hip hop and Yanos, South African artists, get to a position where we transcend together.
And that's my whole thing, when Kabelo. It's I want South African young people to be proud of who we are, what we are about, and how we all then grow together, because it's not up to the politicians, it's not up to...
100%. It's up to us.
It's up to us, right?
It's up to us.
It's up to us to kind of work with each other to grow what this country is, because like you say, if you've traveled, you realize, hey man, we're in a great situation, right? We're in a great situation, right?
So I want to drop a quick one now. Out of the 6, and it's not a hard 6, right? Who do you see? Because I need that answer. Taking the mantle.
Out of the ones that you mentioned?
Yeah. And I love the fact that you brought Blackie to me, bro. I'm going to actually go out and listen to him, because my ears are not shut down.
The thing is, there's just so many, because I'm a chronic...
hip
hip-hop and I compartmentalize a bit, like hectically. So, when I want a certain ilk, what are the bars, pretty, like, and he's gonna give me that, you know? But if I wanna chill out, you know, I'm gonna play some Blackie hold, I'm just like, you know what I mean?
Put me on that, though.
You know, and if I want something melodic as well, I'm gonna listen to something Black. If I want something super, you know, not left field, but like very thought-provoking, I'm gonna listen to Madlera. And the Madlera case is also very important to talk about, you know, because he's authentically
South African.
Everybody's authentically South African, right? But he knows how to. This is the thing of he knows how to communicate it beautifully. You know, like he knows how to have the conversation with A$AP Rocky and say, "Hey man, this is what's happening that side," you know. And
I love that for niggas, man.
It's beautiful. Dope, and me watching the movie Him by Jordan Peele. And there's a scene where a Madlera Doughboy song is playing.
Nigga.
That's insane.
You got it. Okay. Well, but that's why we have you here.
Yeah.
You bring us to understanding the work that these guys.
Yeah, because also it's not just the music part, right? It really is about it's what Tabo was talking about in terms of media training and, you know, having to brand yourself.
Yeah.
It's an art, and it really should not be overlooked. And that's why also you cannot, when you talk about the Grotmans, Bo Kina and you look at what Casper did.
Yeah.
Phenomenal. By the way, I think the new video is the shit. I don't know about the song.
Crazy.
But that video is
crazy.
That video. Guess who's back?
And it's crazy just to see like that high level and somebody still caring on that level.
It's a dope video.
So, like I said, man, like really knowing how to brand yourself, the intentionality of everything.
Oh, by the way, I also think the hook is dope.
Guess who's back?
Yeah, that hook is.
Oh my God, I'll go on and on.
Look, we can work on the lyrics in there, right? But damn, who could
hey, you know there's that viral clip. Casper told you, dog. One thing that nigga knows. But he knows his audience, dog. Like, well, and he knows how to cater to them, and he knows.
Why would he cast like that, though?
I don't know.
Because I think Kes was amateur. That guy is actually was amateur.
Nah, like I said, I compartmentalize. And like my favorite, I know what my favorite Casper bag is. Like when Hashapa Nyugu, the song Nyugu.
Yeah.
That's my favorite. That's my favorite Cas bag. Everything else I understand. I'm like, alright, I know why you and this is super fire.
Okay.
You know what I mean? And anytime Tito Mo when he comes on, I'm gonna go crazy.
We're on.
Yeah. You know?
For me, Kusheshe, just
phenomenal.
Standard.
But like I'm saying, it's like the thing about positioning and branding and intentionality, and he's one of the OGs of that. He really taught people how to do that. He taught people how to, number one, dream big and actually work on the execution of the dream. You know what I mean? Because...
And Ben, I think he probably benefited from being in the wings of Grootman Zahai, which was double HP and stuff, right?
100.
And...
Yeah, even
and I want that, and I want that. Yeah. And I like the fact that you, being slightly older than the cats you guys are speaking about, are still like a link to so that they can glean something from what's been ahead, right? Because I think there's a time where both sides can dismiss each other on fuck these ones.
Yeah.
What are they doing, right? Or these ones are old, and you know what I mean. So on both sides. No. These ones are old and they don't know what they're talking about, or they are outdated. I think a fusion. So, I don't know if you guys
go to
This is how we get strong. That's a deep cut with deep easy. So I think it's even like a challenge to myself, right? Of me. I mean, guys, if nobody raps like Nas, I'm just like, because then Nas is like fused into my head, right?
Nas is like.
I can listen. So you say you can compartmentalize and say, I can have Nas.
And then separate.
I could be mad, sad.
And then separate and go to Blake.
And I'll be like, yo, like.
I'm still gonna listen to Nas.
I'm still right? But I want to be given the opportunity, and I want to take it myself that I want to now experience where the next phase of this thing that I love. I don't want to be the old jaded guy that's just like, your shit is whack.
Yeah.
Right? At the same time, I don't want to not be able to critique it also. Because at the same time, as you guys are mentioning those guys, those people that are making zero effort, right? And which is what I hate. When you're just doing something, it's just like, you're dog.
Who do you think is making zero effort?
No, I'm not gonna. I don't even know these niggas, so I'm not gonna do that. So what I'm saying is,
I love them for that.
That's a cop out, right?
When I'm listening to something,
he doesn't know.
But listen, when I'm listening to something and I can tell that you wrote this, and that was your first draft. No. Guys, I like...
So you can tell when
you can't ever... Anything that's your first draft, you should throw away.
Damn.
You know Jay-Z was...
Your first draft,
never.
Right? He's lying. Your first draft is it's what everybody else can do. Your genius comes from you crafting beyond that.
I hear this.
I want to narrow this down because we've got the 6, but we haven't actually landed. We've got the 6. Who's taking this fucking mental, niggas?
I'm not even gonna lie. Like, I'm gonna say something terrible.
Nah, it's not.
Terrible. I don't know if I care if somebody takes that mantle. Though.
Sure.
I'm like...
It can be shared.
Yeah. Like, for real. Like, and
so who's in the... Is the 6 the guys that are approaching it? Or are we gonna eliminate some numbers?
I'm not eliminating any, but because my thing is like I think these ones are fairly established. Like Reese is super established, the Stream God, and he's got this beautiful following, and his following is so beautiful. And he said something so beautiful on the track Champion when he said the fans are the investors, and that really is his life. That really is his life, bro. I remember...
What did they call them?
The Slimes. I remember going to a Converse store. I was going to go buy some chucks or something.
Shout out to Converse, Coca-Cola. That
beautiful collab.
Shout out.
And there was a homie there. I forgot homie's name, but shout out to him. and he wanted my number for something, or wanted my details for something, you know? And then he was like, Ish, I can't unplug my phone. Can I just write it down? So I'm like, why can't you unplug your phone? You know what he said to me? He's like, nah, man, I'm playing that Aries. I'm getting my niggas' streams up.
Damn. What a slide.
Like, that's one of the most beautiful things I've heard, bro. Like, I saw, and I was just like, and he's like, yeah. And I used to work with this kid. He was an intern at work, and he had the emoji tattoos because of Reese. And seeing things like that, like in real, this is real
like
life.
that.
This is not.
So
You understand that's impact, and that's impact, you know. And when I listen to Nasty and see him do the Iverson tour and listen to him saying, there's a track where he's saying, dog, we can all eat. And having that message out, phenomenal. You know, that's just a beautiful thing to see. And seeing him.
You know what that is, no? That's a sobering message. We can all eat, guys.
Like, we really can.
We really can.
We really can,
Right?
bro.
So,
like,
You know,
really.
that's why I have tea on this.
And that's why, and then
magic.
And again, a focal for me is that important because then he jumps on a joint with a Pretty Ugly and stands zone, with a Madlera and stands zone, showing you that his root is hip hop. Then you got a young stunner that's doing a joint with Flames, showing you Flames is also another very special guy for me. Like, but that's like melody. When you go into the melodies and beautiful, and he's got a joint with Westside Boogie and he's holding his own. You know what I mean? This
Man, we should have you come here once a month. I've said it about the sneaker bridge with
No,
tea.
listen what
But
we're gonna
also
do.
what I said is that khona le hip hop epa. I see the couch set up.
And our room is mad small. Shout out to Spotify. We there over there, man. They
Let's
really
actually
cool.
get to that chat because we need to wrap this up.
Yeah.
Sobering, man. Talk to us about sobering. I fuck with sobering.
Yeah, thank you.
And there was a thing when we started, we were like, hey, aren't you guys gonna clash with sobering because you guys are talking about sneakers and they talk about sneakers too.
That's crazy.
Like, so what the fuck? Let's get the guy on sobering on here and let's get on sobering so that we can get this conversation fucking going.
How many sneaker podcasts are they?
Hey, yo,
are you allowed? Now we not only one person must only talk about sneakers. What? Crazy.
We all on this.
Like again, we all eat. Everybody, you watch Paid in Full. I mean, everybody eats, B.
And I think this is the big thing that's going on that's wrong with hip hop. Because I could call you, and by the way, we 11 episodes, 12 episodes in, right? You are about 100 up. 150, I think, up. Or
I don't know. We don't know. We're always like season, and then we.
I think you're about 142.
That's crazy. Yeah.
So we're saying, and your followers are on so they're on 24,000, right? And normally what happens, he could say, I'm not fucking with y'all niggas. Y'all only got like 400 subscribers. We got 24,000. But because you see the importance of the conversation and growing the culture, you didn't snub us. So we gotta send a loud shout out, right?
Oh damn, man! Shout out, man!
Shout out to you.
Shout out to the sneakers, though.
It's something that we talk.
Not a lot of people come through here, and then I'm like, okay. My nigga got the brief, and my nigga came right.
So shout that out. So just give us a quick brief on sobering, man.
Yo, man, that's.
I see you got Kito. And I want to talk about my favorite hosts. So it's you and Kito, but talk about my favorite host first, man.
Big Wara.
Wara.
Bling Blau Chicken Chow Mein.
I'll tell you,
I love my G's, man. I love those guys so much, man.
We love that show, bro.
Yo, that's just a platform built on love, man.
Yeah,
it's similar to this. Like when I hear, because you guys are like brothers, like for real.
In the eyes, eh?
Gang.
In the arse.
Hectic. The big pause, alright, right? But it's just a platform that was built on documenting street culture in SA. That's basically the short of it, you know. In a nutshell, that's what it is. It's three brothers, you know, me, Kito, Mkhetwa, and we have common interests, and we have, you know, slight opposing views on certain things.
As it should be.
That's how it should
As
be.
it should.
As
You
it
know,
should be.
like, cause I never thought I'd be like cause Mukhato hated Jordans, like, or hates Jordans, you know, used to. But now he's messing with the rare airs. He loves the rare airs. He got the rare air 4s, and he's just like, I love these joints, you know. And he put me on to New Balance.
Kito's your older brother, right?
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah. So Kito
What
basically.
is that dynamic?
He taught me. Re4. Well, yeah, Re5. So we've got the eldest brother, and then 2 sisters, and then yeah.
And then Klean, the last.
Kito and my sister are twins.
Oh,
yeah. So
snap.
yeah.
Okay.
So they're in the middle. Kinna Ntwana, yeah.
Okay.
So no, listen,
was like-
Grootman, now I'm ready for the New Balance, but he must come. Maybe I want an Action Bronson collab.
Man, I really I was at the New Balance store.
I want to do
and
it,
I was
right? When I want to get them, I want to get them. So I want the Action Bronson collab. If he can hook me up, let's do it, man.
Man, I actually wish I came, because it was between, I had the Joe Fresh Goods
No.
and these joints. I was like, what do I do?
Joe Fresh Goods. Another person, another brand.
Say it again.
Joe Fresh Goods, what?
Joe Fresh Goods.
Yeah.
Yo, can we
the
put that in there?
The
You guys got
collabs.
that?
Crazy.
Put that in the
There's
bottom.
one that just came out, another new one with New Balance.
Crazy.
So
The 2010 with the laces, oh my word.
So I just want to get this. I think Kabelo, this is 1 out of maybe 3, bro.
Nah, it's all good, and it's all love. Gang, man, gang.
It's been a pleasure, man.
Gang,
This is the Klean Pair Podcast. Fuck me, man. What a dope
Fratpacker.
conversation. I'll tell you about that, Pocho.
Guys,
big love.
I like that.
if you don't see me here next week, see me go Sobare.
Gang.
Actually, we might just actually join that. So shout out to the Klean Pair of my man T. Boom Boom.
We are out.
What a dope episode. Let's go.
I enjoyed this, guys. So thank you so much, man. Thank you so much.